if y'all were following the videos before, we did a little shout out. Y'all know what this is, right? NVX subs. So, boom, we got the Sony X-Flow speakers. We got, what's it called? They are, what's it called? You said Spider Polycotton. Sorry, these are not my subs. I don't know anything about them, really, besides just how they play and how we set them up. So they are a stacked, 2 stacked magnets design on it. You got also a bigger face. So this is only one box, yo. This boy over here was a little too excited. He already had half of it's already in the car, already wired up. Like, it's already in. We just had to put the other one, opening it. So that's where we're coming to y'all, so y'all can see this opening. So I'm gonna open this one, fucker.
What?
So I'm gonna open it up. All right. So let's see. Oh. All right. I'm excited.
Let's talk about the construction of the box really quickly for packaging. It seems like MVX really did a good job. As you see, there is a few outside markings on the box, but it did not transfer to the inside of the box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, look at that. First thing on top is what? What is that, a foam insert?
Look how thick this is.
That is super thick, dude. That's layered.
That's layered. Look at that.
That is
whole
awesome.
finger length thickness. Protect the subs. Yep. They're really passionate about what they have.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Ported.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. What do we have here? Oh,
NVX sticker.
Okay.
You got the, what's it called? Instructions, the manuals, all that good stuff.
Oh, guys, look at that subwoofer. Wow. Look at that subwoofer, y'all.
Let me see if I can take it out the plastic real quick. Take it out the plastic.
Here, I'll take it
you
out
got
the
two
plastic.
hands. You got 2 hands. What's up?
All right.
By the way.
All right, let's hold the box.
This is.
Go ahead. Oh, damn.
How heavy is that? How heavy is that,
bro?
All right, let's put that down.
I'm a weak guy, though. You know, I'm a weak guy. I can't pick that up with one
Okay,
hand.
so compared to what the Sony X-Flow, what we already have, this one's shooting out 350 volts max. Watts max is about 750-ish,
Yeah, 750
roughly. You know, it can do max 1200 watts, but it's only for a couple seconds. You know what I mean? That's their max load. These are, like I said, they're not brand new.
It's got a decent amount of little X-Max there, as you see.
How long have we been playing them hard?
I've been playing these hard for 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yo.
2.5 years playing them
and
hard.
they're still banging.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, these are not blown in any way, shape, or form. As you see, they do have some scarring on them.
Brand new.
The other one is pretty much a lot worse than this. It's over there.
We got
a lot more scarring.
2, 3.
Yeah, we got some more in the car.
We got some speakers on that shit.
Yeah, excuse the mess, but
yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the construction of this. I'm gonna push in on here and see how easy it is to push. I'm gonna just use a finger.
Thank you.
I mean, look at that. That's a lot of
keep watching, sharing. We're gonna install this one in or show you guys out how the other one looks like.
Now this is a dual polycotton spider, okay? Which we're gonna show you all the details and stuff. Don't give it away. Don't give it away yet. Don't give it away yet. Hold on. All right. So like I said, a dual polycotton spider. We do have a double stitch surround. Let's zoom in on this surround so they can actually get a nice, good look at that. Look at that. That's double stitched. It's that's a preliminary dust cap. And if you guys watch, if you zoom out just a little bit, let's look how much movement it takes. I'm gonna use a finger like I did on the last one. I don't want to dent the cap. But dude, that thing barely moves. It's still stiff as hell. So I'm gonna use my fingers widely and I'm gonna press on it. It's pretty moderate, dude.
He's putting his weight in it.
You see, I had to lean into it. That was pretty good. All right, let's do a matchup. Let's take a look at the matchup side-by-side comparison.
So you can see that we lose surface area, cone area, drastically. Okay. Compared to this one, this is the whole face right here. The whole face right here. Okay. So the only difference, we lose tone, but we also gain power due to these that can take a lot more This one shoots out how much? Or the max?
So, these particular woofers are rated moderately, okay? Conservatively, excuse me. At 850 to 1,000. Now, I've seen these guys, lots of videos on YouTube. You know, people blowing these guys, building a wall with 4K amps, 5K amps, you know, wired down to an ohm, 1 ohm, and they're beating it to death. And these things can handle it. So let's take a look at these spiders. So this is a dual Mvx spider. This is a dual voice coil. Okay, so you see the tensile leads there. Those are dual tensile leads on each one, and they're woven and they're thick. They're super thick. Thicker than that is super thick. I mean, the quality of this build of woofer is ridiculous.
It has 4 terminals, right?
Yeah, that's dual voice coil. And as you see on this one, the spider's huge, but I can't tell functionality really, just due to I can't really say that the whole voice coil, look at it, is movable. Okay. Anyway, look at those tensile leads. Tensile leads is all right. Okay. I mean, they did what they could for the cheap buy there, and that's a double stacked magnet compared to the triple stack guy. I mean, look at the size difference in there.
So the weight of this one, you guys, is about
28.5 pounds of
almost
just a
30 pounds.
one single subwoofer compared to this guy, which probably weighs like 15 maybe, and that's like if I happen to sit on it. Joking. All right, guys. All right, so looking at, like, again, the quality of build here, let's get more in depth. Let's flip this subwoofer over and take a look at the backside and see what we are, you know, dealing with on the backside of this. It is safe to sit your subwoofer on its face. It's got some weight to it. Oh, man, look at the back on this thing, dude. This is a die-cast basket. And if we look a little closely on here, you can see the fabrication marks. Look at that. You can see the fabrication marks from the machining process. And this powder coating on the sides here is really, really good. I mean, it looks really good. It looks rugged. And as you see, there is a vent down here for the voice coil. Okay. So this is amazing.
It's vented all the way around.
That's what I'm saying. Look at, I mean, the construction of this is just amazing, dude. All right, and then let's check this out. It seems like it has a cover on this. Let's take this off and see the quality of the faceplate here. Oh my God, look at this, dude. Look at this. Dang, look at that finish, dude. Let's zoom in on that finish, y'all. Let's see if there's any nicks or grazes here. It actually looks really, there's like a little smudge right there. A little scratch right there. Okay. That's something, it's a little something, but you got to understand, we did have it on this weird ass table here of my workshop. But wow, look at the quality of that. That finish is amazing. You can still see some of the machining marks. Okay, you can see the machining marks of how they machined it. But otherwise, I mean, this is amazing. This is truly a good woofer. Very good built. I mean, I couldn't ask for nothing else. You know, I mean, I could ask for anything in the world. But free 99, free.
Shout out.
Paid some money. Free. Shout out to Bob at carsponsors.com.
Thank you, Bob.
Check him out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay? They sent this stuff free. Now, I got 2 of these bad boys, okay? Rated conservatively at 1,000 watts RMS a piece. I have the other one in the truck right now, okay? Let's go take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go take a look. It might get a little blurry just because my Wi-Fi doesn't stretch all the way down my driveway. But it's already in the box. It's already in the box. I decided to just go ahead and open it up, throw one of them in the box, do the unboxing for the second one so you guys get to see it. It's amazing, man. I mean, the quality, the gasket that was made, it was very simple and easy, painless. As you see, I did this in 15 minutes, dude. But I'm not gonna lie, having my box set up already with the amp mounted to it and everything, so I couldn't flip the box on its backside to, you know, stand on top of the box and put the woofer in and have it sitting there perfect for me to drill the holes. So what I had to do is I had to actually brace myself, hold this woofer up, drill the first hole, then the second to hold it together for me, and then allow the woofer to sit there in the box somewhat, and then go ahead and finish up the rest of the holes. But now that I have Wildman here, we're gonna go ahead and place the next woofer in this box. I will be trying to invert these so that you guys get to see the back ends. There will be a 4th order bandpass box being made, custom made by me and him. That's gonna go in here. Like, again, sorry for the mess that's in here. I got 2 kids, do mechanics, lots of tools. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Okay, let's look at some of these stats on the VCW 1224. As you guys see there, look at the pounds. 28.5 pounds.
20 hertz
is the lowest that it'll play. 20 millimeters of X-Max. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this, guys. I mean, NVX has really showed their build quality with this woofer. Again, this is a VCW 12 4-ohm dual voice coil, rated conservatively at 1,000 watts a piece. I have 2 of them. One's already in the vehicle. I unboxed this guy for you guys, so you guys got to see how the package comes to the door. Okay, how they package their product inside the box, and how safe it will be getting shipped to you. Okay, and again, this is free from carsponsors.com. They are linked with Sonic Electronics, and they sent me these free. So now, if you guys know the advertisement price of these, okay, they weren't cheap. So, Wildman, what do we say to car sponsors?
Thank you, car sponsors. Like I said, we are really happy and thankful that y'all chose us and sent these back to us. We're going to show you how to install and how they work for y'all, so stay tuned. Hopefully we're gonna try to camera it out and see what's up real quick, installing the other one real quick so y'all can see that portion of it. But if not, we'll take them out, redo them, and flip them out so y'all can see that as well. That's our plan. We're also stay tuned in next couple days. Hopefully today we're gonna go to Home Depot, and actually so y'all can actually be there with us. We're gonna see so y'all can see how this is a cheap, you know, setup. You know what I mean? We're trying to save money. You know what I mean? The best quality, what you can do for, you know, not that much. You can still knock some windows, you know, annoy some people, be loud as hell, play your music, enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? That's what we like to do. So
what is that called? That's called what? Budget banging, baby.
Budget banging. So what we're gonna do, like I said, stay tuned. We're gonna put you in a quick break. We're gonna see how we're gonna put it up first. See if we can do it with 2 people.
Yeah, because that, I ain't gonna lie, 28 pounds on one guy that's got titanium rods in his shoulder, and it's freezing cold outside.
It's hefty.
It's a hefty woofer, dude. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out so that people can see how much arm power it takes. Just your arms. Just your arms.
Like,
that's Laz, bro. That's a workout, bro. That's a workout.
That's just one.
That's what I'm saying. And picture 2 of those, and plus the box weight, bro. Woo!
Workout right there.
That's what I'm saying. So we ain't gonna be able, once we install these in that box, we're not lifting that box. That box is staying right where it's at, buddy.
So the box right now is maybe 25, 30 pounds, if I remember correctly.
A lot more than that. We're at 50. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. It's a 2 per chamber. So, hey, wow, man, let's go show them the box. Let's go show them the box. Okay? Because I know people have questions about my prefab box.
It is cold.
Yes, it is cold. It is 37 degrees right now, ladies and gentlemen.
So, it's about this thick on the faceplate.
Okay.
Look in there. So this is separated and ported.
So how many cubic feet is that right there in that chamber?
2.5.
2.5 cubic feet?
Yeah.
Per chamber now.
It's 2.5.
2.5. Yeah. There it is. 2.5 cubic feet per chamber, and it's not sharing the ports. Okay, so everybody has their own individual setup.
You guys actually see back there.
Yeah, you can see
the port actually being created.
Yep. You can see how the port goes around, and you see my fingers go missing. Okay, so I don't have the thickest wiring of all, okay? And we still have the Clarion EQ. As of right now, we have this particular woofer at 2 ohms, okay? And when we put this one in here, we're going to go ahead and go to 2 ohms right here. So my amp will actually see 1 ohm, okay? And we're going to test it. We're going to break them in slowly. So we're going to play, you know, low volumes at first and just work her in and see what they can do, okay? Now, this is not the best amp in the world. I know that you guys probably are laughing and, you know, pointing fingers. Oh, that guy's got a Crunch 2000 watt. It doesn't have any CAEA ratings and da-da-da-da-da-da. Bullshit. I actually bench tested this amp prior to these being installed. When I installed my 12s for the Sony Explodes, I had to bench test this amp because I was having issues with the woofers bottoming out and getting distortion and clipping. So what I ended up doing is conservatively cutting this amp down to 2 ohms at 950 RMS so that I can play them safely without destroying those piece of crap woofers that I got for free. Don't get me wrong, they did their job. They made some noise, okay? But as of right now, we're gonna take this guy to 1 ohm, okay? We're gonna take it to 1 ohm and see what these woofers can do. As of right now, my battery voltage is resting at 13.2. So I do have to start the truck, let it idle for a little bit, and let those batteries charge up and see what we can do. As of right now, I got a few dinoids out on my alternator. It was a 270 amp alternator. By the dinoids going out, I'm probably at 120. A dramatic drop. I noticed that the voltage doesn't hold where I need it to hold on some songs. So like I said, I do have some things to correct about my setup. But like I said, budget-friendly build. Everything I got was either hand-me-downs or I did some car work because like I said, I am a mechanic. Did some car work for somebody and they did not need the items that they had, so they gave them to me for free. Well, free as in labor. Okay, I did some labor for them for free. And anyway, like I said, I'm going to, I do have 0 gauge running throughout the whole fucking truck. My door handle, check this out. This is theft deterrent. You can't open the door. The door is unlocked, but you can't open it from the outside. So you have to open up the back door and then reach across and open it up from the front. But make a long story short, we do have some OFC 0 gauge cable. We do have the big 3 up front with 0 gauge. Only 1 strand, as you see. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, budget friendly. You see some RCAs, and they run up here and there. You know, like I said, it's not the best budget friendly build. But here we are. As soon as this clears up, there it is. Okay, so we got 2 batteries back here. As you see, it's not the greatest rig up. I do got to do a battery bus bar so that I can actually get some decent power. The other thing too is the way that I have my battery set up is the positive goes to one battery, the negative goes to the other to equal out, okay? To equal out that power being pulled. Because if you do it positive and negative on one battery and then leading the next connection to that battery, the amp will pull the juice from the first battery, then pull it from the second, and then the third, and so forth and so on. And so what will end up happening is you'll end up draining one of your batteries while you're playing your music, and the other ones are just fine. So to spread out that power usage, like I said, I put one on one battery and the other one on the other, and then running it like that. Okay. So again, we're going to install the Mvx subwoofers, and they look good back here, dude. They look really good. So what I'm going to do next, after all of this is all done, to prepare for comp, what's going to happen is this box is going to get extended to that back seat. And then this front piece here, there's going to be a plexiglass, a wall built right here to just send the air towards the front of the cabin. So it's not going to be like a full-on wall build with woofers and all this crazy stuff. We're just going to build off of the front of this box to extend it to the tailgate here. And then we're going to come up end facing this way. We're going to build a port facing the cabin there, using what we already have. Okay, so that's the reason why we're going to go to Home Depot to price out a few things. Like I said, budget friendly. This is something that you can just fab up yourself while you're at home on your days off. Something that you can do to create a good amount of music, deep tone bass. Like I said, I'm not a professional in all of this. This is trial and error, so we might be playing around with this back port area here to be able to get certain hertz. So it's going to, be a trial and error of tuning the port. Wildman's going to be specifying in that. So with that said, we are going to put a plexiglass window insert inside of that with some lighting. Another thing that we're probably going to end up doing is when we extend this back half back here to the back seat, that also will have a plexiglass cover, so you get to see the back of the woofers from the back seats. And then we're going to put some lighting in there that goes to the music, some LED strips that will look nice in there. If you guys have any questions, or you guys have any comments, or if you guys have any controversy or any good ideas on this box build, please hit us up. I would like to get a 4th order box in here so that I can go to the Toys for Tots event on December 7th, which is a DB drag event, and it has different levels. So hopefully I qualify for entry level is what I'm shooting for, hoping that we get our foot in the door, see what we need for next year so that we can only get better, okay? And again, shout out to NVX for the free woofers. Shout out to car sponsors for the hookup to link us with Sonic Electronics for the free woofers. I really appreciate it. Bob, I really appreciate you. Again, Wildman saying it. This is Double R Mobile Garage. We will be back later on today. After we install these, not these, but the next woofer, after we install the next woofer, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and turn the system on and have you guys viewing that, seeing them play. And that I don't have any testing equipment with me today, so I won't be able to show you the decimal ratings. I will be able to show you my voltage average while playing a 35 hertz test tone at a moderate volume, and then slowly increasing from there. Like I said, I'm trying to break these in, so it won't just be hop in, blare this thing up, and you guys seeing me crunching some windows and stuff vibrating. It won't be nothing like that. We're just going to take it slow because, like I said, I'm prepping for comp. So breaking in the woofers, mounting the next one here. We're going to record Wildman possibly bolting this up. And the next thing too is, like I said, we're going to go go down to 1 ohm, so that we can get the best possible usage out of this guy. And like I said, don't knock me too much. I did bench test this amp, okay? And I do know the requirements to power this amp to get the wattage that I'm looking for. So with that said, you don't have to have a $2,000 amp to get a decent amount of sound. Again, like I said, we'll probably be adding another amp and some other things in here later on, a little closer to comp. But Wildman's going to say goodbye right now. We're going to tune you back in after we mount this up and while we're playing it, so you guys actually get to see the woofers working and getting broken in. We'll probably do a few decap songs, playing that deep low hertz tones. We'll probably take it up to 50 hertz, bring it back down to 20. We'll probably also do a woofer sweep or woofer test, just to see the different ranges and frequencies that these woofers can play and how good they actually sound. Again, thanks for tuning in to Double R Mobile Garage. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And again, click on the links that I'm going to put into the descriptions below. Check out car sponsors, man. You guys can get a lot of parts and products from them free or partial. It's all up to you. Thanks, Sonic Electronics. Thank you, NVX. Go Team NVX. That's what we talking about, baby. Hope to see you down there at Toys for Tots events on December 7th out there in Fairland.